back, my fairies. I'm Mutsurific, joined once again by my good friends Galen and Dem.
Yo.
And also Dem. I guess is AFK at the moment, but we are back with more grinding in this game. And oh wait, oh, Belle's 46. Okay, we're trying to get the team to level 55, and we have determined that it is too dangerous to grind on anything above level 16.
What? You're level...
What? Oh, hi, Entei!
You see, Entei has decided that is a challenge, and you should face it.
Entei ran away. Well, Entei is a fire type, so I can't catch it anyways. But yeah, we lost a team member to Graveler blowing itself up. Now, granted, I was still between whether or not I wanted to use Victreebel or Ludicolo. The game decided for me. So I am not risking another death when we're this close to the league. We have no more encounters until we get to Kanto. Oh, that's it. Okay. Now, we did get Aquarius to level 55 last time. So now we just gotta get the rest of the party. Just sucks that Raikou stats were so bad. It had abysmal physical attack. Really good special attack, but all of its moves were physical. And I don't know what they were thinking with that. Although I guess part of it is probably the fact that it's a Gen 2 Mon, and so they gave it special attack because all of its attacks were considered special because it was based on the type and not the actual move itself. And then when they updated it for newer generations, they did not adjust its stats. Which really sucks, because it would have been really nice to use a legendary. Oh, okay. Aquarius is now level 55, so we can take her back and put her in the PC and swap her for Vulcaner. Alright. Oh yeah, Galen, would you believe that wasn't even the first time we found Raikou?
You mean Entei?
Or Entei, yeah. Would you believe that wasn't even the first time we found Entei?
I mean, if you fly all over the place, you tend to run into them. So it's not hard to imagine running into them. In fact, they get a little bit annoying when you're trying to do other things.
Yeah, yeah, like training. Especially when they outspeed your lead Pokemon that you could have gotten a lot of experience from it. Should I get rid of strength since we no longer need it? I don't know if he would learn another move. let's see here. Do I have any other physical moves that I want to teach him? I technically could also get rid of Rock Smash too, since it's only 40 power. Iron Tail. Can he learn Iron Tail? He can. Pretty sure he can learn Dig too. No, he cannot. Okay. I guess that makes sense since he's an electric type. Oh, Brick Break. Oh, that would be so much better than Rock Smash. Okay. Yes. Let's fly out to Blackthorn. Get rid of Smash. Get rid of Rock Smash and Strength. Oh wait, yeah. Volkner. So yeah. I guess Strength is still an ED power move. It just won't be stab and it won't hit anything super effective. I think I'll get rid of Rock Smash for now. If we level up and learn another move that we want to keep, then we'll have the space for it. And if not, then we can just go ahead and teach him Brick Break. Alright. And Volkner does not fight any Mareeps or Flappies, because they do have static, and as we have seen, static does work on electric types. Well, I guess I could still teach him that move for the sake of having a fourth move to use. And then if we do learn another move that we would rather have, we can still get rid of Strength later. And then just relearn it. Mary! Alright. Nope. That's for Mary. But yeah, this is gonna be a slow grind, but at least we have speed up. It's gonna be a lot of this. But I at least swapped my keyboard out, so it'll be easier on my carpal tunnel to be mashing the keys. Oh, I am ready for the weekend, though. I don't know about you.
I work the weekend, so...
I'm technically working the weekend as well. Cause I took some extra hours. But it's only gonna be 1 hour tomorrow and then 2 hours on Sunday. Because my check this week was about $200 less than I was expecting it to be. Which was not nice.
That's a pretty huge difference.
Yeah. I didn't think I took that much VTO. And I was supposed to get a $600 sales incentive. So I'm not sure where it all went. But I at least was able to... I haven't gotten my, my commission in yet, but I was at least able to get some other stuff I needed for Worlds. I got a suitcase that I can take as a carry-on. I also got some new shoes for my costume as well. Been breaking them in during my walks. They are really cute too. I also got some new craft foam because someone remembered he's also a cat burglar and stole one of my cosplay ears. And we can't find it anywhere, so now I've got to remake my cosplay ears. Oh wait, no, we need Belle. There we go. Yay. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna make them, you know, start over from scratch. Which means I have to make new stencils too.
Silly Leo.
Yep. At least he's calm right now. He's just kind of sitting here chilling.
Until you're at your busiest point of the game, and then he's gonna act up.
Right? Down to power gems on Mary. Oops, nope. Belle's got the first. We just don't want her hitting Mareep or Flappy with a contact move and getting paralyzed. This is so long, though. Okay. I also came really close to losing my voice at work today, too, which was not nice. I was in the middle of a call, and then I had to cough, and then suddenly I couldn't talk nearly as loud anymore. I took some throat spray, and it definitely helped.
Yeah, especially when you're in a position that talks a lot, that happens.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, I talk at work, and then I go get off of work, and then I talk on stream. But at least on stream, I could be more chill and don't have to get a whole bunch of information out before someone decides to interrupt me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I had one like that like, I think it was even my last call of the day, which was even more frustrating. She kept trying to rush me, and it's like, lady, I literally have to see this stuff. Some of this stuff I'll get in trouble for not saying to you, and some of it will legally get in trouble for not telling you. Because she didn't want me to tell her total, and there was a law passed a few months ago that legally hotels now have to tell you the grand total for your entire stay with taxes. Well, I don't know if it has to be the grand total, but like we have to tell you the amount with taxes. If we don't, we could get in legal trouble.
Yeah, makes sense.
And because she kept interrupting me, I only put down that she had one cat. Because I was trying to get everything out, and she kept interrupting me. So I only put it in that she had one cat when she had two, and then I told her the total with just the one cat's pet fee. And she was still trying to interrupt me. It's like, lady, we would be done by now if you weren't interrupting me so much and would just let me do my job.
Yep. But they're crazy. That is how customers work in any field.
Yeah.
Maybe go get your victory bell patched up.
Oh, that was literally her last PowerPoint. That's why I was being selective of what I had her battle. So that if she did get paralyzed, she wouldn't take as much damage. So I wasn't letting her fight any Giraffarigs or Pidgeotos. Yeah, those calls get super annoying, 'cause it's like, if they would just shut up, they would already have the information that they're demanding from you. Or they would already have their room booked instead of interrupting you to be like, hey, can you just book the room?
Yeah, as a hotel lobbyist, I really, really understand the feeling. Trust me.
It's so bad.
So normally our hotel has like a no smoking thing, but at the point where you're the only person at night and everyone's smoking, it's just kind of like, well, I can't yell at everyone, sort of thing. But to have the audacity to call me up and ask if I have a lighter because you forgot yours is a new kind of. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, really?
It's like,
no, I can't give you a lighter.
It's like, are you trying to be charged a smoking fee? Because that's how you get charged a smoking fee. Well, that, and also when housekeeping goes into your room and finds evidence of you smoking, like it smells like cigarette smoke, or there's ashes in the trash can.
I'm like, my dude, I was leaving everyone alone because everyone was smoking, and I was gonna let the manager take care of it in the morning, but come on, man, don't be that stupid.
Hello, Starin, welcome. We're just kind of...
It's literally listed everywhere, too.
Right? Now we're just kind of venting and laughing about the stupidity of hotel guests. And the audacity. Because it is kind of more the audacity than anything else. Like,
yeah, it's more. I was like, I'm already going out of my way to just sort of leave you alone because I don't have the energy to yell at every single guest that's doing this tonight. But come on, man. Don't do that. Don't draw attention to yourself.
oh, I was in the wrong bag. That's why.
I was like, you're in key items.
Yeah. Got a new plush? That's cool. Yeah, sometimes I like watching, there's this YouTube channel called, like she just uses her name as her username, Jessica Brunel. And she does skits and stuff based on her own experience and also stories that she'll find on r/tales from the front desk. And it's like, sometimes they feel valid. It feels validating to watch her videos and they're like, okay, yeah, I'm not the only one who has to deal with this stuff. It's like, oh yes, I totally understand this. I've been there too. But then other times, like, I can't watch your videos anymore because they're stressing me out.
They're giving me like PTSD.
Exactly.
Or another one is, you know, when they ask if there's any more parking, I was like, well, there's a lot that's literally like right. Then you turn out and you go like one turn down the street, right? And it's a connected lot. It takes 2 seconds to walk from there to the thing. And the look. I have to walk. I'm like, yeah, we're full in the main lot. It's like, I'm like, dude, don't look at me like that.
It was special, not worth it when she's a physical attacker. Yeah, or the ones where it's like, I'll tell them that there are no rooms available. Oh yeah, I had a really bad one a few weeks ago. She wanted a room for 3 months, and I told her that there were no rooms available for the entirety of those 3 months. And she's like, well, when is the room available? It's like, it's not available for the entire time that you wanted to be here. Well, when is it going to be available? Well, let me extend it out further. Okay, it's still not available for 6 months. Well, when is it going to be available? Lady, you're not going to be here. You have no intention of being here. Why are you insisting that I find out when the room's going to be available? Okay, well, it'll be available 9 months, or it'll be available, it'll be available 9 months from now for a long stay. Other than that, it's going to be available for like a couple of nights and that's it. There's nothing available for a super long stay. Oh, okay, I'll just call somewhere else. Like,
okay.
Like, why are you insisting on me checking this when you know there's nothing available? I have told you this multiple times. Do you think I'm lying to you? Because I assure you, I have literally no reason to tell you that we don't have a room available when I literally get paid to book you a room. Oops. I hate when it doesn't default to the first slot.
Yeah.
Also, hi Aiden. Welcome.
Aiden came in on the rant. The other thing that I find out happens a lot is when they'll check through like an aggregate site first and then call us, and the aggregate site is wrong because it only checks with our system after they try to book it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, but it says, I'm like, I know what it says, but it is wrong. We do not have room. And the amount of like yelling, and I'm like, come on, man.
That's because the
Why would I
third-party
lie to you
company
about that?
is trying to... The third-party company doesn't have direct access to our system and is allowed to overbook so that if we get a lot of cancellations, we can still sell out on the rooms. But just because the third party says that you can book the room does not mean that the room is available for you to check in. You're good, Aiden.
No, it's just me and Matsu complaining about very similar job issues.
Yeah, I will never... Although, I will say, one of the most memorable calls that I have had is this one lady who is dog racist.
What?
She was calling because... So, okay. There was one guest with a dog that was actually a problem. And she's like, oh, well, the dog is aggressive and I don't feel safe. So I called the front desk and they said, yeah, no, we've already told that guest that he needs to either get rid of the dog or check out. We're already handling it. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, she seems pretty spooked. Do you mind would you mind if she's okay with it? Would you mind walking her back to her room? She's like, yeah, that's fine. And I go back and tell her, and she's like, well, what about the other one? The other one? Yeah, there was another one that was aggressive. I call back the front desk and they tell me there's only one other guest with a dog, and they're the sweetest dog in the world. They even got to pet the dog. Go back and tell her and she's like, but it's a pit bull.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, dog racism. So yeah, that one was fun. Okay, Belle, I will take that back from you now. Give that back to Volkner, who did not manage to steal anything. Which was the main reason why I didn't want her holding on to the experience share while she was grinding. They hated dogs so much they were classified as a racist. Yep. Dog racism. And that is, like, actually a thing, too. That there are... Like, there's an entire subreddit dedicated to hating on pitties. Because they think all pit bulls are aggressive. And it's like, no, they're really sweet if you're not training them to be aggressive. It's just that pit bulls are the most common breed for fight dogs. And fight dogs are trained to be aggressive. Whoops. How does this game work? So, this is Pokemon Fire Gold, which is a ROM hack of Fire Red, where they completely recreated the Johto region with fairy types added in. And it is a Nuzlocke. I am only allowed to use the types that are in the title. So, Grass, Psychic, Electric, Ghost, and Fairy. And... now, time to switch. And we are training for the Elite Four. And this is the only safe place we've been able to find, because everywhere else we've had to deal with Growlers with Sturdy who blow themselves up. And they've already claimed a couple of party members. But you think Chihuahuas are the real demons? Yeah. I mean, I know you mean that as a joke. And I'm gonna agree as part of the joke. I actually, dated someone once with a Chihuahua. And, my cat at the time, Domino, bullied him so badly. And, like, mind you, Domino, we got him when I was 14, and at the time we did not, like, there was not enough known about declawing to know that it was bad for them, so he was declawed. Again, not my choice. I was 14. That was my dad's decision, not mine. We didn't know. But, like, he was declawed. He had, like, the world's softest bite. Like, there was no way that he could hurt this dog. And it was still afraid of him. That's fair. You would grind like you're in Johto and dealing with exploding rocks? Yeah. Yeah, so even though this grind is very, very slow... Whoops, forgot to switch. It is the best that we can do. It's the safest that we can do. And EXP share in this game is a held item. Like, most things in this game do function like a Gen 4 game, although TMs are reusable at the very least. I think my highest for grinding red is gonna be like level 30. Yeah. But at least we should have access to some level 30 areas that do not have gravelers. Hopefully. It's the old scare EXP share. Yep. Or old school. Old scare? Old school EXP share. Yes. So, because the Mareep and Flaffy here do have static, we've got the experience share going back and forth between our physical attackers so that they can get to level 55, which is our goal, first. And then once they're both at level 50, once all of our physical attackers are at level 55, we're gonna finish up with our special attackers. Alright, last power gem. And... yeah, we used your moves up, right? We did not. Ooh. Okay, well... I guess I'll have to deal with her getting paralyzed unless I just want to run from the sheep. I forgot to train her first. So yeah, when we train our Electabuzz, the EXP share goes over to Victreebel. But otherwise, it's on Electabuzz, who has Thief, so we don't want it to be holding an item anyways. Oh, come on. There we go. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Are you... No. What the heck? No. It's alright. We can buy more of these at the League. What the actual heck? That was disgusting. Yeah, Aiden, I flubbed the line. I flubbed it. I'm sure you've never made a flub your entire life.
No, he constantly, he's constantly at it. That's why our group is called what we are, is because every one of us has those moments, often.
The amount of flubs you did in our last stream. The amount of flubs you'll probably do in tomorrow's stream.
No, what is he streaming tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we're doing an archipelago with Cam and Gardner.
No, yeah, he's gonna. It's not gonna be pretty. To be fair, Aiden's talking about what we streamed yesterday together. Yeah. The third game in that series is quite prolific, worse than Ryuji is.
Well, I mean, you allow swearing on your channel, so...
Oh, no. There's a difference. There's a difference. That sort of swearing would make JJ blush. Oh, there's a whole different Smatsu. And that story is one where we're voicing the characters. Oh. It's fine, I gave Aiden all the worst ones.
Oh, dang it. I didn't switch and now I'm paired. So close to level 50. There we go.
Yeah, it's less about the swears and more about the pure vulgarity of what they're saying.
Ah.
Because they don't, for the most part, swear outright.
So, like, enough to make Stupe blush.
Yeah. It's on the level of if you took, like, Ryuji, Teddy, and Junpei and put them in, like, one room.
Yeah, I cringed so hard yesterday. I was watching a, it's like, speaking of, I was watching a challenge video. And the guy got to the part where, you know, they're driving towards Futaba's palace and the guys are staring it on. And the guy's like, it's my favorite scene in the entire game. And, like, he says it so unironically and it's like, No. Like,
I also find it funny because other than the murder mystery theme of the first two games, they weren't that bad, to be honest.
yeah.
There actually, I think, maybe one or two curses in the first two games of the series me and Aiden are playing.
So, each game has their own dedicated swear machine. Persona 3 has Shinjiro, who's admittedly not in the game as much because of what happens on October 4th. And he's also the last party member. And then Persona 4 has Kanji, while Persona 5 has Ryuji, who joins at the who you meet on the second day. Oh, I guess technically third day. You meet Junpei on the third day of the entire game.
You meet Ryuji on what, the first day? Really? They're like together from the beginning.
No, because the first day in the game is when you arrive in Yongen-Jaya and meet Sojiro. The second day is when Sojiro takes you to the school to meet your teachers, and then the third day in game is the first day of school.
But they're still the two that are always together from the pretty much the very beginning.
Yeah. But like, Ryuji does
you
also swear more than
first, though.
Yeah. But she barely says any. She says like a couple of words to Ren, and that's it. Honestly.
Well, yeah, a student you don't recognize, and then the man that pulled up in a second later, kind of.
Yeah. Honestly,
threw them off.
I don't think she even says anything in the game. It's only in the anime where she actually acknowledges, or she actually talks to him, aside from just acknowledging his existence. In the game, he's awestruck by her. She smiles at him, and then Kamoshida drives up and offers you both a ride. In the anime, she's like, "Oh, you have something in your hair," and she picks a flower petal out of your hair and complains about how the rain scatters the flower petals everywhere.
I also find it funny because it's the only time we see Kamoshida actually act like a teacher.
Right? Because he didn't just offer to An, he also offered it to Ren, and it's like, okay, I know he's a word I can't say on stream.
View, we don't really get that feeling. We just get, oh, hey, he's someone who sees the students needing help.
Yeah.
And that's really the vibe you're supposed to get in that moment.
Yeah. It's only hearing Ryuji talk about him that you start to think, oh, maybe there is something off about him.
Which I think is why I think they had you meet An first, because they wanted to show you the stark difference between how both of them are handling the situation.
Because, like, you do see that she has a concerned, an uncomfortable expression on her face when she's in his car.
Oh, she's uncomfortable, but Ren is also, brand new and trying his best not to stand out. He wasn't going to say anything at that point.
Right. Because, like, he was just warned by Sojiro, and also, like, that's kind of what got him into the situation in the first place.
Not kind of. It is what got him into the situation. Yeah. Aiden's right. First one was Mondo. Mondo actually wasn't that bad, though. He didn't use it unless their lives were in danger, or he was yelling at Monokuma. It's similar with Fuyuhiko. Fuyuhiko was a little bit more aggressive, but Fuyuhiko was the ultimate, future, like, gangster leader, which made sense. And then Danganronpa 3, practically everyone does it. I'm like, oh, they made the Danganronpa 3 characters like modern teenagers. Okay.
Yeah. Although, aside from a vulgar character, you know what else is in every single Persona game?
What?
Some moment where the guys are perving on the girls. Usually in the hot springs. Persona 5 is the only game that doesn't have a hot spring scene, but then they decide to remedy that in Strikers by giving us multiple hot spring scenes.
I think that's because it's just a common trope in manga writing for the teenage boys to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just a trope that they like to use. And usually they don't show anything, so usually the guys get caught.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter too much.
Yep.
It's just funny moment to see how they react.
Yep, which is why I prefer the hot springs moment in Persona 3 Portable when you play the female character, because you can actually make sure that the guys get caught. I mean, you could do that on the boys' end too. You can just refuse to hide the way you're supposed to. But like, in Portable, you're the one catching the guys, and you're not the one who got dragged into it. So you can enjoy Mitsuru's
I feel
punishment.
sorry for the guys that get dragged into it that were like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I didn't want to do this.
Yeah, Minato and Akihiko were innocent the whole time, but they got punished just the same as Junpei and Ryoji. So it was Junpei and Ryoji who planned to stay there past the whole past the switchover time because they wanted to be there when the girls would come in. I don't think Junpei was specifically thinking about Mitsuru and Yukari and them, but like Ryoji didn't have that in the back, that fear of getting caught by Yukari and Mitsuru specifically that Junpei did. So he was excited, like, because Junpei, you can see he is afraid when he realizes it's your friends. Whereas Ryoji is like, ooh, we got some real beauties here. It's like, no! Bad. Very bad. Lives in danger.
I'm really, really am happy to see them actually making Persona 6 sometime in the future, because it's going to be fun to see what character they make to match the last set in their energy. And I'm gonna be honest, Persona 5 story eclipses a lot of the others in actual pure storytelling.
I mean, Persona 4 is still my favorite, but yeah.
I was like, favorites are different things, but you have to admit, in pure storytelling alone, specifically, I'm like, it's when they put the most into specific chapters and thought patterns and how things go.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they had 4 other games to go off of. They had much more hindsight. Because, like, Persona 4 had the hindsight of Persona 3, Persona 3, I think Persona 3 Fest came out before 4, and then also Personas 1, 2, and Innocent Sin.
Yeah, because there's 2 technically Persona 2s.
So Persona 4 had, what's that, 5 games to go off of? Whereas Persona 6 not only had all 5 of those, but it also had Persona 4, Persona 4 Golden, Persona 3 Portable, which did come out after 4, by the way. And then all of the Persona 4 spin-offs as well. So they had a lot to work off of, and a lot of lore that was already developed to expand on.
Yeah, and that's why I'm gonna look forward to what they do from now on, because simply put, there's more for them to work with. There's going to be a lot more for them to work with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Persona 5 has added a few of their own, as well as the remake of Persona 4 and everything else.
Mm-hmm. Because honestly, that's one of the big reasons why fans have been wanting remakes of 3 and 4 for so long, because we wanted 3 and 4 to hold up to Persona 5, which they weren't doing anymore because Persona 5 had so much more. It had Showtime, it had special bonuses for forming social links, especially from your party members. There was so much more that Persona 5 had that we wanted for 3 and 4.
Yeah, and now that they've done their retakes on both of those, to be honest.
Yeah. Their retakes with all of the... Yeah, their retakes with the hindsight of Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see where they go from here and just how much more they develop the story and the characters from now on.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, sadly, the teaser that we got just did not show enough. We see maybe a glimpse of what seems to be a statue of some kind. A lot of people are thinking maybe a Catholic sort of school or a church of some kind. But who knows? Who knows? It'll be fun to see, though.
I'm gonna look something up real quick.
Do you have any specific thoughts?
Yeah, I actually want to fact check something real quick before I say it, though.
And yes, Aiden, you're correct.
Yes, I was correct. Yep. So you know the thing that you know how they added Showtime in Royal, which wasn't actually in Persona 5, and like we say, oh, they're adding Theurgy and Primetime as like it's their version of Showtime. Persona 5 Royal did not originate the Showtime feature. It originated in Persona Q2 as unison skills.
Which makes sense.
I was just trying to... I was fact-checking myself because I know that because there was also Showtime in Strikers, so I wanted to make sure that, yes, Q2 did come out before Strikers.
I was curious. I was like... And when you started, I was like, how does this weigh in on 6 specifically, though? Which is what we were talking about.
Well, you'd gone into...
Wait a minute.
You'd gone into... And I was already looking that up.
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah.
So what is your opinion? What do you personally think from like the 30 seconds we saw?
I feel like there's just not enough info to form an opinion. Like, I'm excited, but...
I know no matter what, it'll be good.
Yeah.
I can say that.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt about that.
Every Shin Megami Tensei game is... most Capcom games are good in general. If I'm remembering the company right, I might be wrong. Am I?
Capcom is Mortal Kombat. Are you referring to Atlas?
Atlas, yeah. Sorry. I hardly think of any actual companies. I just know that they pop up. Yeah, Atlas. Every single one of Atlas's games has been a masterpiece of its time. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, I still think Metaphor is probably one of their better games. But that's my own opinion.
I haven't.
And what do you think? You saw me play it. Oh, I hope Aiden didn't take off when we were talking.
Oh yeah, I kind of missed out on his messages too.
Yeah, no, well, I responded to them.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too big a deal.
First chapter of
But he
Persona
was
5
kinda
hits like a
just
truck,
calling me.
yeah. You won't say too much, but the brutal flash of reality with everything and On's friend trying to self-unalive, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I was
yeah.
like, there's a reason he said it the way he did.
The stuff with Shiho is like, yeah, it's dark. And I always joke about how Persona 4 is the most light-hearted game of the Persona franchise, and it's the one that evolves in around a serial unaliving case. There is more loss of life in Persona 4 than probably any Persona game.
That's true. And the reason the vibe is so different is Persona 4 is in a small country town compared to a lot of the others.
Mm-hmm. Also, hello Neo, welcome. Royal was your first Persona game, so that was a crazy intro to the series, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I always recommend starting with 4, and I'm glad that that's another reason why I'm glad that we're getting a remake, is because now when I tell people that you should start with 4, people are more likely to listen because the graphics look just as good as the other two.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Aiden, you saw me play Metaphor. What do you think?
One minute you're
Also,
uncovering.
someone said hi.
Yeah, I said hi to Neo. One minute you're uncovering a dark mystery, the next you're eating ramen with friends joking. Yep.
Yeah, that's true. But that, no matter what, Persona kind of carries that vibe, to be honest.
Yeah, like, like when, like, on October 5th, you know, after everything that happens with Shinjiro, you end up in school and you hear this bright, cheery music, and you're like, come on, Atlas, really?
Oh no, just what do you think of the game in general, as, you know, it's from the same people as, like, Persona and all of the Shin Megami Tensei games. Aiden.
Bookner's done. Let's go. That? Yeah, that's
Yeah. Persona 4 definitely is the most drastic of the pace changes. It gives you a little bit of whiplash, to be honest. Yeah. The archetype vibes were great, and how they did a power set that was similar and yet still different to what the personas are.
Yeah, I'm really excited for P4 Revival, and I know that people are like concerned that Prime Time is going to make the games too easy, but like I trust Atlas, because Theurgy didn't make Persona 3 too easy, and people are still gonna find ways to make the game more difficult too. Though I do at least understand the concern there, because, like, being able to ignore ignore resistances and baton pass for free and not use any skill points for 4 turns does sound a little broken. I will admit. But like at the very least it has the meter. That's another thing that they kind of borrowed from Persona Q. So in Persona Q, you could have your navigator, like you could actually tell your navigator to use special skills. And they would vary from like, they were all really useful, but like some of them were like just absolutely broken. Like having Fuka use healing waves so that your party gets healed at the end of every turn for 3 turns. Hello, Omar. Welcome. Oh, there he's done. Oh, so Starlight. Baby Spice, get out here. No, I know you're... Okay, level 3, 52. Okay, she's fine. Oops. Aside for Persona 6, you might grab Revival, but not till after you finish Reload. I mean, that's fair. But, like... Are you really playing if it takes you 6 months to... Or, I guess 8 months to finish it? Well, okay, 7.5. You're hunting for a shiny Charmander? Nice! Good luck, Omar. Don't know if it was confirmed by Atlas yet, but Persona 6 should be in college already. I haven't heard that. I mean, I know there's a lot of leaks and stuff. I haven't heard that it was going to be in college, but I am hopeful because that would make all of the adult stuff in the games easier to digest. Because, like, the core gameplay would not be affected at all by the game taking place in college. But, like, the vibe would be. And I think those scenes would be a lot better if the characters were all over 18. Plus, if they're in college, that means we have another shot at maybe getting Nanako as a party member. I'm sure they have to know how disappointed we all are that she wasn't in Persona 6 or Persona 5. Because she was actually going to be a party member in Persona 5, but they scrapped her. But like, there's actual files in the game. And she was going to have a lacrosse stick as her weapon. Like, obviously they would have changed it, you know, for... Nope, wrong move. Obviously they would have ended up changing it for the fact that, you know, she'd be a phantom thief, but... That would have been so cool. Although it would have also made any scene where the guys were perving on her a lot more awkward because we knew her when she was 6. That's our little Nanako-chan, and we're supposed to protect the baby precious. Like, she's to be protected at all costs.
Sadly, that's the trade-off for having her older in a different game. Because that's how people will be.
Yeah. Oh, I guarantee you there's art of it somewhere of an aged up Nanako like that. I guarantee it.
You can almost certainly guarantee it, but don't look for it.
I'm
Is
not.
my point. Don't look for it.
How many gym badges? We've got all 8 gym badges. We're just training up for the league. But this is the only safe place that we can go with decent experience.
Because Matsu keeps killing people right before the league.
I'm not killing them. Graveler is.
And wasn't it Graveler that knocked out the Eevee too?
I don't recall. I know that was a train. No, it was Kingler.
Oh yeah, it was Kingler.
It's not my fault Graveler's a butt. Gosh, I'm still taking a bit of a toll on my fingers just because of how much I'm having to mash this. What the heck? How am I not? Jeez! What was with all those misses? Like, I know that it's not 100% accurate and therefore 50% accurate, but still. You've been up since 4:30 and you still don't have the lizard? Oh, I'm sorry. What year do we think Persona 6 would come out? I think at the absolute earliest, 2028.
4 years.
4 years sounds about right too, because that's like, you know, that's about the time it was between when Persona 5 was first announced and then released.
But the thing is, from the trailer we saw, I think it's still pretty early. Mm-hmm. I didn't really expect them to show off any characters, but maybe just a little bit more of the vibe itself.
Yeah, because I think they're gonna let us spend a bit more time with Persona 4 Revival before they thrust us into another game. So yeah, even 2028 is like very generous. So I think because like obviously we're getting Persona 4 Revival in 2027. So we'll probably get there will probably be something to try and bring folks back in 2028. But even that is doubtful considering the fact that, you know, it will be a full game, because like Persona 3 Reload was not supposed to have the Answer DLC or the episode Aigis DLC. They only made it because fans were upset that there was no FES or portable content. They didn't have the money to make FemC, but they did at least have the money to make episode Aigis. And I think that's why we're getting golden content, because they learned their lesson. They saw how upset fans were that we didn't get FES content, so they're like, okay, let's make sure we include Marie and all the other golden stuff. You're gonna be, for real, this is your first time playing at those odds, even though you've been playing Pokemon for 10 years? Oh, I know you're more than 10 years old, Omar. I'm assuming you mean that you've been playing Pokemon for 10 years. I've been playing Pokemon for 28 years. Because that's when it came out in America. Sadly, I was not one of the lucky few to actually get one of the Pokemon anime VHSs in the mail randomly. That was actually how they marketed the anime. Was they...
I mean, it works.
Yeah. Like, can you imagine if they did that today?
No, because no one has DVD player anymore.
I mean, a DVD player wouldn't play a VHS, but like...
My point stands even more if it was specifically a VHS, Matsu. My point stands even more.
Actually... You've only been playing the games for 2 years. Oh, wow. You've known about Pokemon for 10 years. You've only known about Pokemon for 10 years? What, are you living under a rock?
Oh, yeah. Aiden, did you ever finish... Oh, you also got to remember Omar's from Puerto Rico, so... Matsu.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not... They didn't really get a lot of these things until later.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's what Omar said. And I was like, just to explain a little bit of what Omar means, because he doesn't often explain it well.
I guess that's fair.
But Aiden, did you finally figure out what your all of your top picks are for the draft league? I don't think this is Omar. Matsu, this isn't Omar. No.
Oh, I'm sorry. We have another friend named Omar, so I assumed you were them. I'm so sorry.
I was responding to it because I wasn't looking at the thing at the moment, but if you had said it was Omar, I thought it was Omar. The issue is Omar loves to change his name, so I was like, I'm not even that surprised, to be honest, if it really is Omar. Yeah, I have my list fully done, planned out to the point calculation. Also, you ever think about joining the draft league? It's fun.
Nope, I'm not into competitive.
Competitive in air quotes most of the time. We just bonk each other. I am pretty sure that we only try against like one person because they piss us off.
Language. Well,
That's
like, yes, we've been over that. But yeah, no,
I've been so good lately.
Like, I always do my best to be a good loser, but like, even though I try not to, like, even though I, do watch myself to make sure that I'm not acting like a sore loser, I am a bit of a sore loser. I don't like losing.
Which makes sense. Yeah, as Aiden said, most of us just meme around.
But like, if I lose something competitive, especially like multiple times in a row in like the same session, it just stops being fun for me. I mean, the shiny race is different because I at least get something out of the shiny races. I got some good shinies, so if I don't win the shiny race, it's not a big deal.
That's fair enough.
Oh, got to switch.
Yeah. Nis is probably one of the only ones that takes it seriously, and she kind of scares the rest of us. Even Aiden, and Aiden is dating her. Aiden is scared of her the most.
Let's try again. Well, the thing is that when you lose over and over and over and over again, it just doesn't feel good.
Yeah, which is fair.
And I don't like that feeling of being a sore loser, because I know that that's like, okay, you were better than me, and that's not your fault for being better than me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Aiden loses most of the time because he loses 50-50s.
Yeah. It's kind of like why I don't play Among Us anymore, because being the imposter gives me anxiety. And for no other reason than the fact that, like, I'm just trying not to get caught. And that
not even performing, like, the duties of the imposter, just trying not to get caught.
Yeah. Like,
yeah,
because, like, I can lie, I can act, and I'm pretty good at being the imposter, but my heart is just racing and beating so hard that it's just not a comfortable feeling. But I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, if I have to be the imposter, then I don't want to play either.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
You're scared of doing a Nuzlocke because if you have good Pokemon on the team and they die, you can't use them anymore?
I mean, that's fair. That's always a
That is fair. But there are also, like, there's no wrong way to do a Nuzlocke. So you can also do, like, I've seen some people will do, like, mercy rules. Like, obviously, you know, there's, like, the standard mercy rules, but there's also, like, you know, let yourself use items in battle. Let yourself have a save point where, like, oh, if you save after you beat a gym and then you keep going, and if you lose something, you're allowed to restart your game and go back to that save point. Now, I've never played that way. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody playing that way. But if that's something that you would be more comfortable with doing, you know, it does kind of defeat the challenge, but, like, you know, if that's a way that you want to play just to get your feet wet, you know, dip your toes in the water. But you also don't have to either. Like, you shouldn't feel obligated to do a Nuzlocke just because other people are doing it. Play your way. Or you could even do, like, every time you find a revive in the game, you get a free revive. That way it's still left up to the RNG. Okay, and then we're done. Yeah, we're done. I don't know why I was checking. I know we're done. We're going to be making a lot more trips now that we've got 3 party members. You can't see one of them because they're in the box, so we have room for our flyer. Now that we have 3 party members at level 55, we've only got 3 that we're training now. So it's gonna be a lot more trips back. You always like Nuzlocks that are similar to a D&D campaign. It's like a story's being told. Oh yeah. And I like watching those videos too, like Jaden Animations, her Storytime Nuzlocks are always really fun to watch.
Jaden Animations.
If Jaden transitioned. You're doing a Nuzlocke in Sword and Shield. Your rules are you catch 2 shiny Pokemon for each gym. You can use a revival one time in battle if the Pokemon faints and you accidentally missed it. I mean, yeah. If you allow for the one-time revives, that's also fair. It's your Nuzlocke, your rules. You animating? You wish? Yeah. I wish I could afford to pay for an animator. Fishy and I have a story that we've been working on for multiple years, a really long time, almost as long as we've been friends. And we would love to actually like do something with it. Because we're not writing it as a book, we're writing it as kind of like a script form, so like the formats that would work best with how we've written it would be either as a visual novel, a comic, or like an actual animated series. But like, I don't have the knowledge to actually like do all the animations other than doing it frame by frame, which takes forever, and I don't have the patience to do that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is animation software that helps you bridge the gap for the work is expensive.
Yes.
And doing it hand by hand is time consuming.
Yep, and I don't have the money for those kinds of programs.
No one has the money for those kinds of programs.
Yep. Although we did toss the idea around once about like trying to like, cause like right now it's a fan fiction, but like we have tossed the idea around a couple of times about removing the fan fiction elements and making it an original story. I don't think I can justify it. That's so bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with Discharge. The accuracy, it's way more reliable. But, you know, if we did do that, there's a possibility we might be able to, like, pitch it to Glitch or some other indie group. If I could at least make an animatic, that would also be a possibility, and then just start a Kickstarter. But the problem is that I'm kind of the only voice actor. And yes, I can do a lot of voices, but I don't really have the voice to be cast as male characters.
I mean, I can let you borrow Aiden. I taught him how to voice things.
How nice of you to volunteer him.
He's used to it, it's fine.
Yeah, like even a visual novel, I would still like want to at least try to get voice acted. Because, you know, if I'm making a visual novel, especially like as a YouTube series, you want there to be, most people are going to want there to be voice acting.
Well, as a YouTube series adds like a, like showing like comic panels and things like that, as a visual novel, definitely it needs to be like voice acted, because then there's not really any interest to just like read it as a video.
Yeah. And I don't know the first thing about programming, so we wouldn't be able to make it a game.
We tried to do an agent thing for this.
Oh. And okay, I'm out of PP. Alright, let's go heal.
Out of PP. So much grinding, Monster.
I know.
Are you sure there's nowhere else to train that maybe doesn't have a graveler? Just something higher level than this?
The only other place would be in the ice den. But it's not really... But I don't think it was that much higher.
I mean, it's just a question mainly because it's just so slow.
It is. Whoops. But like, aside from the rare Jinx, it's only Swinubs that I saw.
You also have to specifically be on the ground for this. Going in from this direction, you have to solve the ice puzzle in reverse.
Oh, I guess there are Golbats too. Yeah,
23. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. I guess this is fine.
That would have taken you like 6 Mons at the level that you were fighting before. Golbats at least seem to be the common spawn too, so.
Well, Golbat and Swinub are the most common. And then Zubat.
Zubat's funny. But at least the ones that pop up more often are giving off more EXP, is the important part.
Yeah. It's actually moving every time again. And it's moving more than just a pixel. Sometimes. Sometimes it moves a pixel and sometimes it moves 2. 2 pixels is nice.
Yeah, that's why I was like, it's at least worth looking into, because trying to go another like 10-ish levels for some of these is gonna take too long.
Yep. The only downside is that it's a pain in the rear to get in and out of here.
I mean, you can always buy escape ropes.
Yeah, that's true.
They're pretty cheap, and at least it will be an easy way to get out. Or you could teach your bird teleport again.
That's true. I would have to find the move deleter, or the move reminder. The fact that Power Gem is not a one-shot at this level. Like, how bulky is Swinub?
Swinub is pure bulk. What do you mean?
Yeah, but it's half our level. Less than half.
Yeah, and if it was a Piloswine, it would be an actual threat, so...
Yeah.
Even at half level.
Thank goodness it's not. Whoops, why did I do that?
You just discharge it.
Yep. I've been actively trying not to as well. It's actually why I'm using discharge up, so that I get through it faster, so that I can be more mindless about it.
Signal beam is killing.
It's not killing the bats, though.
Well, the bats quad resist it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've actually gone up a few levels in a few minutes now, so I think this was a great. Was it using Endure?
I think so. That's
Okay,
probably
so
why
that's
it was
it's
living.
living.
Yeah, it's somehow fast
And you were
enough.
just going too fast for us to actually see it.
Yeah. Whoops, wrong one.
That's out of PP2.
Yep. Oops. Jeez. Like, we have... Our speed EVs are at least almost max. Like, if not max, they're, like, close to. How is that thing still... I guess... Wait, does Endure have priority? Actually, no, I think it does. That's probably why, because it's got priority. Oh yeah, and Aiden just said that too. So they endure just a pee-pee stall. Yeah, pretty much. That seems to be what's happening. Oh wait. Gotta do the full puzzle. And that is why I kept some PP. So I know the move deleter is here, but I don't remember where the move reminder is.
You can look it up. Ooh. Bat, bat, bat.
Oh, it's also in Blackthorn. Okay. Probably the same house then. Teach ultimate moves to only selected Pokemon. Yeah, my starter died, but thanks anyways, lady. Okay, yeah, it is in the same house. Alright. There it is. Teleport. Sorry, buddy. Your moves are no longer yours. Sorry, Mr. T. You are still friend. You're just an HM friend. Oh yeah, and let's also heal up too, because I think I forgot. Okay, so now we just have to do the puzzle to get in. There we go. Oops. How'd you get on that? I wanted you to use surf. Alright. Starlight is at level 50. Imagine you forgot to heal there and you teleported to a whole different city? No, because I think we did go into the center. Yeah, swine up, stop enduring. Switch to Mary. Alright, the swine-ups get hit by Signal Beam. Since Signal Beam doesn't work as well on the Golbats. Okay, why am I doing that? What the? Okay, oh, I got confused. Okay. There we go. Power Gem works on both. But Discharge doesn't work on Swinub, and Power Gem is not very effective on Golbats. Oop, nope. Almost made that mistake. Yeah, we want Power Gem to be the last move that we have. What am I doing? What? Oh my goodness.
You say that and then you use Power Gem.
No, I say that and then I use Discharge.
Oh, on a...
Yes.
Force Swinub. Did you use it 2 times in a row, too?
I think so. At least Mary's at level 50 now.
Signal beaming the Jinx.
Oh my goodness. 5 PP left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, switch. Oh, we're so close. Okay. Hopefully today will be our last day of grinding. I mean, at this rate, that seems like a safe bet. I gotta get my right hand to break. Oh. Whoops. Sidekicks. The way she just lives on 1 HP. No! We have 1 PowerPoint left and she put us to sleep. You biscuit. You absolute biscuit. Wait. I can't use teleport in a cave?
You can't?
Apparently not. It said I can't use it.
I thought you could.
I thought you could too. That is so weird. Is it treating it like fly? It actually asks me if I want to go back. It's like, yes, I wouldn't have clicked on it otherwise.
Oh, no, you can't. You can only use dig in caves.
Oh, well then let's go grab Aquarius.
Because dig is meant to get you out of caves.
Go grab our girl.
Dig works just like a free escape rope. Okay.
Yeah, I agree, Aiden. Because, like, I know that I've played games where teleport works in caves.
No, I looked it up. It actually doesn't.
In every game?
In every standard Pokemon game, it does not.
Is that the Mandela effect, then?
Yeah, probably because we used dig or escape ropes. We just thought it was plausible.
That's so weird. At least ride my bike. Can I, like, cross my arms over and do that like that? Oh, that is confusing my brain. To try and do all that. Probably because the muscle memory is in my right hand and not my left. What is this game on? So, this is a remake of Pokemon Heart Gold, with as a ROM hack for Fire Red. So it's a Gen 3 ROM hack recreating a Gen 4 remake of Generation 2.
If that makes sense. That might not make sense to a lot of people.
That is probably the most convoluted way to say it.
Not probably, Watson. Not probably.
So Swinub is outspeeding. I mean, granted, it's a Slowbro. You know, she's not really fast, and I didn't really give her any speed EVs either, intentionally. Because, again, she's a Slowbro. But still, she's a level 46 Slowbro, getting outsped by a level 23 Swinub. What am I playing it on? If you go to Google, Google can recommend several different ones that you can use. Sorry, YouTube gets really angry when you try to when we try to say that kind of stuff on stream or just in videos in general. And they're now even more upset over it too, because like I told the story the other day too when someone else was asking. My friend TVC, who reviews Miraculous Ladybug, she showed a website that she was getting news from while reporting on news, and YouTube gave her a strike on her video for, quote, promoting pirating. Now, do want to be clear. Every game that I do this with, I also own in real life. I have purchased Fire Red Leaf Green, like physical copies for the Game Boy Advance. I have purchased Heart Gold Soul Silver. I have purchased every Pokemon game, aside from like some of the more obscure ones like Conquest. I know a lot of people say Conquest is good. It just never really appealed to me specifically.
And that's the thing, is some of their games they try out are still good, but a lot of people just don't, filter with them. It doesn't. I was like, I just can't get into the mindset to enjoy Pokopia. It just isn't enjoyable to me. It just seems like a direct Pokemon version of Minecraft. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
I mean, it kind of is.
But that's my own opinion.
It
definitely is.
It's a cross.
There's no denying.
It's a cross between Pokemon, Minecraft, and Animal Crossing.
Slowbro has a base speed of like 10.
Yeah.
Slowbro.
Slowbro. Hi, Leomon. You still got another hour, Monkey Butt.
He says no.
He really did. He jumped off the bed when I said that. Like, I was giving him pets and stuff, and he's like, fine, I'm gonna leave.
He says, how dare.
Alright, break time's over. I want to get this done today. It still feels wrong that I've got a legendary in the box that I'm not using, but his stats are just so bad. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give the experience share to Baby Spice, because she is the lowest level out of the 3 that we have left. So that'll help her to get caught up. You actually weren't too far off, just base 30 speed. I meant to go for Signal Beam, but oh well. It still works. Welcome back, Monkey Butt. It's only been 2 minutes. We've got another 58 to go. I know. But you have to be patient. He's been doing this thing lately where he will put his paw on me. Like, he's like, Mom. But I'm cute. It's like, hey, did you know that I'm adorable? That means you're supposed to give me what I want when I want it. Make up your mind. No, you can't play. I'm sorry. Although maybe I should let him
I can't have food, I can't play, I can't do anything.
Maybe I should let him step on the spacebar though, then he can do speed up for me. Yeah, but I don't want to encourage him to boop the keyboard. Now he's licking my hand because he can't get to the keyboard because I'm covering it with my hand. What? You think that just because you're cute means I'm gonna cave and give in to your whims? Well, I don't think so, mister. That's not how this works. Jinx was actually perfect for using the last power gem PP since it's a one-shot for her. He decided to walk over my lap, and his back paw slipped on literally nothing. Like, he had his paw on my leg, and then somehow it slipped off of my leg. Alright, that's the last of Mary's PP. Yeah, you... Now he's headbutting my hand. My other hand. It's like... making it very hard to resist. Okay. Come here, you. Lovin's. Alright, Starlight leveled up. Let's go. He's a little goober. Yes, he is. You're mine. Or are you actually trying to cuddle and not beg? He almost went into cuddle mode. Come here. Oh. But yeah, Swine-Up ain't outspeeding Starlight. Which is actually probably why it goes for Endure, because it sees that as priority. Oh, the Jinx has dry skin. Okay. That is an awful ability for an ice type. Are you kidding me? It has dry skin, so it takes even more damage from fire types? That is so bad. As if ice wasn't frail enough as it was. Why would they give it dry skin?
Jinx has had dry skin forever.
Yeah, but why?
Performer. Because under the heavy lights of a theater stage or an opera stage, your skin dries out faster.
I mean, Jinx is based on the... I think I'm saying this right. Shirajuku fashion. It's based on a fashion style. Street fashion, at that.
I always thought it looked more like an opera singer, but shrug?
Yeah.
Just my interpretation on it.
Yeah, no, it's based on that street fashion that has the... Yeah, in Japan, where they have the really dark makeup and tons of accessories. And, like, really bright lipstick. That's actually why they didn't think about the fact that giving her that black skin in Gen 1 would be seen as racist, because that's the whole point of that makeup look, is to make your skin look darker. I mean, it's meant to be, like, more tanned than anything. But, like, that was their original inspiration behind the look, but then Western cultures called her out for looking too much like blackface, so they gave her the purple skin. It's also why they removed Brock in the Orange Islands, too. Nobody had complained about him, but they were too worried that Brock would also appear as racist because he was a darker-skinned character with squinty eyes. And it's like, you do realize that it's your kind of, it's kind of different when that stereotype is more Asian. And you're a Japanese company, so, like, okay, a Japanese company making an Asian character with squinty eyes, that doesn't really feel racist, because then that would be them being racist against themselves. It's like a black person saying the N-word.
Fair enough, yeah.
But, like, literally nobody had complained about that, and everybody was complaining about Brock being gone, which is why they brought him back in Johto. I think that might actually be why they kept him around for so long, was because of how much backlash there was the first time they tried to get rid of him. Censorship is always a strange thing, yeah. Oh, hello Greninja, welcome. Okay, so that is all of our PP. Go ahead and dig with Aquarius. And I'm just gonna teleport because it's faster than walking. Alright. So, our current levels. Starlight is 52, Mary's 51, Baby Spice is 48. We're really close. Oh my goodness, all these ledges. I always find it interesting too that you're slower on the ice even if you're on your bike. Okay, let's try switching back again. My thumbs are at least starting to feel better, so my plan right now is, at the very least, after we beat the Elite Four, might try to go back to the Professor Lavington challenge. I don't know if we're going to go all the way to red or not. Like, at the very least, I want to defeat the Elite Four. But I also kind of feel like I'm ready to move on from this playthrough, so we might not do red. So to play Persona 3 Portable, but you can only use Orpheus and it's already getting brutal. Yeah, especially in Portable when you don't have as many features available. I mean, if you're at least allowing yourself to have backup personas with growth, you could get some good skill cards that way to teach Orpheus new moves. But otherwise, yeah, that's going to be pretty brutal in Persona 3 Portable, which is as close to vanilla as you can get in modern day gaming. It's like, unless you have a PlayStation 2, it's kind of the closest that you can get to vanilla. Oops, why did I do that? Psych up. Like, that relies on the opponent to do stat changes, so I don't want to rely on the opponent boosting. Because then if they don't, then that move becomes useless. Alright, definitely like fighting the Golbats more, though. They give, I think they're given the most experience. Everything else is moving the bar by a pixel. Okay, I guess Jinx also gives the experience, she's just not as common. Alright, we're out of signal beams. Nope. There we go. It's like that is reserved for the bats. And also Jinx. Swinubs. Get Power Gem. Alright, there's our last discharge. Now we just gotta get through Power Gem. And then we can switch back to Baby Spice. Oh, Dragon Pulse. Ooh. 85 power and 100 accuracy. It's stronger than Signal Beam. And it would be useful against Lance. Granted, Signal Beam will be useful against Will. Oh. And Power Gem... Power Gem is useful in here. That is a good question. We could get rid of Confuse Ray, but... Oh. Gonna be lurking? Alright, thanks, Aiden. Talk to you tomorrow. What do we get rid of for Dragon Pulse? Because that's gonna be really good against Lance. And also, how fitting is it that the future Dragon Mega gets a Dragon move? Ah, that is such a good move, too. It's 85 base power. Let me think. The Elite Four. There's Will, Karen, Koga, and then Lance. Oh wait, no, oh no, no, Bruno. Bruno is still in the Elite Four. So I guess we're not gonna really need Power Gem in the Elite Four, because we're gonna need Signal Beam for both Will and Karen. So I guess we get rid of Power Gem. Alright. Because none of them should have any future fairy types, which are now fairy types. Because Will wouldn't have Gardevoir, because that's a Hoenn Pokemon. Oh, we're out. I should have noticed that too. Let's switch to Baby Spice. And then I'm gonna give the EXP share to Starlight. Starlight only has 2 attacking moves. So Starlight will get the most use out of it. Because it doesn't get as many battles in because of its attacks, because of how few attacks it gets. So I guess with that in mind, Mary is kind of mandatory for the Elite Four. Because she has coverage for 3 of the Elite Four. Alright. So yeah, I guess that means we'll be leading with Mary when we go in. Go. Hello, Golbat. Goodbye, Golbat. So I guess it's a good thing we raised Mary's special attack and speed so much. That does mean that we're really gonna have to be careful with her, too. I mean, Starlight can also learn Ice Beam. So we've got a backup against Lance. Alright, and she has reached level 53. And we've also got 2 psychic types for Koga. Of course, we've also got Aquarius for Karen too, so we can fight Karen with our fairy type, and that's probably going to be better too, so that we don't risk accidentally losing Mary before the fight with Lance. Yeah, it's a good thing we have 2 psychic types for Koga. Just did a wheel of names to determine your final party, so now you're stuck with Mitsuru, Ken, and Koromaru? I mean, that's the party that I'm using in Portable right now, and they've been pretty good. Mitsuru with Marin Karin, Ken and Koromaru with their insta-kills, and Ken crits. Ken has been critting a lot for us. Oh, it's dry skin. Dang it. That was a waste of PP. Like, crits, but Ken has been critting about as much as Junpei normally does. Even when he's not feeling really good. Plus, he's one of the first party members to awaken to their second persona. So it'll be a while before anyone else awakens. So you don't have a great physical user? Ken is physical. Ken gets physical skills. Which reminds me, I do really want to move my regenerate accessory from Koromaru onto Ken. So I think Ken's going to make better use of it, because Koromaru doesn't have any physical skills. Why am I doing that? Okay. About halfway to level 53. 2, 1. Alright, swap Mary out with Starlight. I meant to take the EXP share away and give it to Baby Spice. Oops. Oh well. Fix it now. Alright, Baby Spice leveled up. Starlight is about to as well. Just a couple more battles. Just a few more pixels to go. Alright, that should do it. Yes, alright, Starlight's at level 54. One more level. Okay. Hopefully that means we're just one more trip away. Oh wait, but Baby Spice and Mary also need to level up too, but really close. Alright, that's it for this trip. Dig. Teleport. Okay, normal speed, but bike. Just because it's easier to get through all of this. Okay. And we're back at it. Starlight might not reach level 55 this trip, but I think she will the next trip at the very least. I think when we go to train Baby Spice, we'll give the EXP share to Mary. They're gonna be piggybacking off of each other once Starlight's reached her level. Yeah, she's not gonna make it to 55, but she is close. Oh, and she's out. Okay. Alright, swap. So yeah, I think the next trip might actually be it. All things considered. So I think Mary and... oh shoot. I think Mary and Baby Spice will be reaching level... possibly even level 54. Like, they're definitely going to reach level 53, but I think they might even reach level 54 before we leave. If I can stop wasting PP on the Swine Hub. There we go. Oh. And there I go wasting it on the Golbat. I am not being very efficient. Okay, well now I'll do that intentional. Oh, nice, the one shot. Okay, so we can one-shot Zubats with Signal Beam now. That's nice. Even though it's resisted. Okay, that should be it. Yes, that's it. Swap with Baby Spice. I'll take that back. Here you go. Okay. Alright, so it's... Baby Spice definitely won't reach 54, but she will reach level 53. Someone fall asleep in there? I think Galen fell asleep. If I hear any more snoring, he's gonna get moved to another channel. Three. Heal Pulse. No, because that needs a target. That's only useful in doubles. 2, 1. Alright. So, yeah, we can leave. So Mary did not reach level 54. But she's close. Okay. And Starlight will definitely reach level 55 on this trip. Gotten so good at that ice puzzle. Alright, Surf. Psychic, because it might have dry skin. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely Galen. I'm just gonna move him into general. It's funny, he works at a hotel and he comes here to sleep. Alright. Mary grew level 54. Let's go. Alright, 3, 2, 1, switch, take, give, Switch. Repeat. Oh wait, yeah, I could have used Signal Beam on her. Anything that's not a bat, I want to use Signal Beam on. Discharge. Okay. Oh, that's out. All right. Dragon Pulse. Gosh, she's so close to 55. Next round, for sure, she is definitely going to reach level 55. Whoops, wrong move. I need more bats. Alright, Baby Spice grew level 54 as well. Let's go. So one more round will absolutely do it. Whoops. Come on, enough with the nubs. Thank you. It's like I just had one PowerPoint left. Alright, Starlight, it's your time. This is my time. I've got a plan that can't fail. My time. I won't stop till I prevail. My time to honor my family and friends. My time. This is my time once again. No, I just want to sing the whole song. Whoops. It feels so weird having my feet on the ground. It's been a while since I've been walking around. With my own eyes, I can once again see my dream has come true. I am free. How have you not leveled up yet? Oh, you're so close. But now that I'm here, there's a mission at hand to drive that witch out of our beautiful land. I'll banish the darkness and bring back the light, 'cause this time I'm ready to fight. This is my time. I've got a plan that can't fail. My time. I won't stop till I prevail. My time to honor my family and friends. My time. This is my time once again. Now off I must fly to the palace once more to win back the freedom of all Avalor. I'll banish the darkness and bring back the light, 'cause this time I'm ready to fight. This is my time. My time to my time to face my old foe. My time. Reclaim what was ours long ago. My time to stand up with honor and pride. My time. I've come too far to be denied. I think I got a little bit of that wrong, but this is my time once again. This is my time once again. Okay. Oops, wrong move. We're so close. Oh wait, oh, I didn't even notice. Mary's level 55, let's go! Okay. That's actually why I wanted Mary to be out front and, anyways, because I knew she was closer and that Baby Spice would be able to mooch off more experience. Oh, there we go. Oh, never mind. Baby Spice is done too. That's it. All that's left is Starlight. Let's go. This is my time once again. Oh, we did it! Everybody's level 55! Let's go! So that means that we can now get ready to go take on the Elite Four. Whoops, I meant to fly. Alright, and so let's fly to New Bark Town. Reach Route 27. Fly to the League. And then get my hand off of the speed up button after we're here. Alright, no speed up. Because we do not want to accidentally go in. There we go. Okay. So now let's go ahead and swap our flyer out. Move. Come on, Volkner. It's our time. It's finally time to face the Elite Four next time. We will fight the Elite Four next time. We're just going to go ahead and get stocked up on items. So let's buy some more full restores. Oh, wait, is that... Wait, no, there's no way that's all the money we have. Sell that. I guess we could sell all the other stuff that we've been carrying too. Soup Bell, Moonstone. Because if this is it, then we might need that Never Melt Ice. Don't need a Max Repel. So we're not going to need this stuff anymore. Next special, I could keep that, but... Alright. Oh wait, I probably shouldn't have sold that one. Okay, I want to keep that. Thunderstone. Thunderstone. We never did find a Raichu. And that's like the whole reason why electric is part of this, is because so that I can use my favorite Pokemon. Alright, sell off all of our apricorns. Repel. Green apricorns, pink apricorn, black apricorn, X defend, yellow apricorn. Okay, and let's see here. Pokeballs. Lure balls, great balls, ultra balls. And then Master Ball doesn't sell for anything. Oh, he doesn't even want to buy it. Okay. He won't even let me. Alright, buy. Full restores. Buy 10 full restores. We have 2 max potions. We have 17 hyper potions. So we're good on hyper potions. So let's buy couple of max potions. And I should have plenty of items to restore, to get rid of regular status conditions. So I guess we just spend the rest of our money now. I guess I'll just spend it on... Alright, my 2 more max potions and a hyper potion. And that's it. We are now ready for the Elite Four. So, we're going to go ahead and wrap up for today. But thank you all for joining us today. We should have time to play this on Monday. But on tomorrow, we will be doing Archipelago with Ambitious Aiden, who was in chat earlier. Poke Gardener, who we collab with a lot, and also Cameron, aka Dat1 Guy. So I hope you all look forward to it. And until then, thank you all for joining us, and I hope you all have a very magical day.